It was the sound, more than anything, that distinguished the great dividers of distance. The roar and shudder of an airplane could fray the nerves of the most seasoned travelers, while the rhythmic clacking of a train over the tracks seemed a lullaby to the anxious. Moving at a speed that allowed the world to be a scene rather than a blur, train travel, particularly aboard the Coast Starlight, presented a peculiar kind of therapy for those like me, souls haunted by a fear of flying, offering a pause button to the rushed cadences of our lives. Imagine being cocooned in comfort, witnessing the landscape shift from the sun-drenched beaches of Southern California to the mist-enshrouded forests of the Pacific Northwest. This was the promise the tracks held. A scenic meditation through the splendors of the American West, a chance to breathe deeply and slow down time, if only from Los Angeles to Seattle. For many afflicted with aviophobia, the thought of boarding an aircraft triggers a cascade of worry. But the gentle embrace of the Coast Starlight's cars and the predictable sound of wheels on tracks offer a soothing consistency that the skies simply cannot. Here, aboard this steel lifeline, time and space conspire to create a corridor of calm, a far cry from the compressed cabin of an airliner gasping for air.
The distinction extends beyond mere atmosphere. It's woven into the philosophy of train travel. Trains encourage contemplation and conversation, journeys that nurture the soul alongside the landscape. The dining car becomes a place of unhurried meals and unplanned encounters, a melting pot of stories exchanged over shared tables, each passenger a tome rich with narratives. Train journeys propagate a sense of community unparalleled by the isolating altitudes of airplanes. On the tracks, one can walk, stretch, and interact. You are not bound to your seat by a seatbelt light.
Trains encourage contemplation and conversation, journeys that nurture the soul alongside the landscape.
The dining car becomes a place of unhurried meals and unplanned encounters, a melting pot of stories exchanged over shared tables, each passenger a tome rich with narratives.
Train journeys propagate a sense of community unparalleled by the isolating altitudes of airplanes.
On the tracks, one can walk, stretch, and interact. You are not bound to your seat by a seatbelt light.
The slow dance through valleys and along coasts encourages a camaraderie among travelers. A communal rhythm found in the nod of heads and the shared smiles as landscapes unfold through wide windows.
Watching the world from the window of the Coast Starlight reveals a constantly changing tapestry that serves as a buffer against anxiety. The train embarks from the bustling metropolises, past sprawling orchards and vineyards, and through the awe-inspiring vistas of the Cascade Range. Each scene invites contemplation, pulling travelers from the introspective depths of their fears to the expansive beauty of the open world. The beauty of rail travel lies not only in what you see, but in what you experience culturally and environmentally.
Moving at a gentler pace allows for a deeper connection to the places and people passing by. Small towns and their histories, local flora and fauna, all come into clearer view, offering a narrative far richer than the often sterile, disconnected passage of air travel.
Moreover, train travel holds an environmentally conscious appeal. It stands as a sound alternative, significantly cutting down on the carbon footprint compared to flying. This aspect alone can serve as a comforting thought, a contribution to the global effort towards sustainability. In conclusion, transforming the necessity of travel into an enriching, serene experience, the Coast Starlight not only counters the fears associated with flying, but also opens up a corridor of cultural and environmental introspection. It redefines the journey, making it not about the speed with which one reaches a destination, but the depth of experience along the way. As the landscapes shift and the miles slide by, what unravels is a profound understanding and appreciation of the world at a human pace. For those of us finding refuge from our fears on the ground, this train becomes more than a vehicle. It transforms into a journey of discovery, peace, and unexpected companionships, rewiring our apprehensions into awe.